This tree almost caused a war. Let me explain. First, we must go back to 1953 to July 23rd. On this day, United Nations American representatives, Lieutenants General William Harrison and General Mark Wayne Clark, met with the North Korean leader Kim Il-sung alongside General Nam and Chinese Representative Peng Dehui to agree an armistice to put an end to the stalemate between the North and South and to stop the three-year conflict which led to millions of lives lost and heavy casualties for the United Nations soldiers. This armistice saw the creation of the DMZ, or Demilitarized Zone. The DMZ is approximately 150 miles long, spanning the whole Korean peninsula from the east to the west. On this DMZ is the JSA, or Joint Security Area. This is where South Korean and United Nations soldiers come face to face with their North Korean counterparts. It was in the JSA that this story begins. Now, going forward to 1976, and what is thought to be a quick mission is about to take place. This task includes the trimming of a huge poplar tree, which was blocking the view of South Korean and U.S. forces stationed at Checkpoint 3 from being able to view an observation post. Two previous attempts had failed due to North Korea claiming both countries needed to give permission, and the second time which came to an end because of poor weather. However, on August 18th, a group of 5 civilian workers were escorted by 11 South Korean and American soldiers to complete the task of trimming the poplar tree. The small, simple mission was overseen by Captain Boniface alongside his deputy First Lieutenant Barrett. Both officers were unarmed due to strict rules in the JSA. At first, everything went smoothly. A group of North Korean soldiers gathered by, watching. However, approximately 15 minutes later, North Korean Lieutenant Pak Chul ordered the group to stop trimming the tree, claiming it was planted there by the North Korean leader, Kim Il-sung. Captain Boniface ignored the request. Soon after, a truck arrived bringing more North Korean soldiers, and soon the order is given to attack. What precedes is a gruesome battle as North Korean soldiers used axes and clubs to attack. Lasting around 30 seconds, the attack brutally resulted in the death of both American officers, Captain Boniface and First Lieutenant Barrett. On hearing the news, alarms rang and tensions soared in the JSA. American Secretary of State Henry Kissinger called for an attack on the North Korean barracks to pay back the soldiers responsible for the attack. However, his superiors had a different idea. So what was America's response? Well, it was Operation Paul Bunyan. The mission's simple: show North Korea what happens when you mess with America. This would be achieved by completely chopping the poplar tree. So to ensure that the previous tree-cutting disaster would not be repeated, the United States would show a huge force. For this operation, they had 20 utility helicopters and 7 Cobra attack helicopters hovering close by, with F-4, Phantom IIs, F-86, and F-5 fighter jets on the horizon, with F-111 aardvarks on South Korean airfields nearby. Nuclear-capable strategic bomber B-52 Strato Fortresses also flew overhead. Stationed further away, U.S. aircraft carrier USS Midway, as well as tanks and artillery, put on alert. So just 3 days after the previous disaster, 16 engineers supported by 2 30-man JSA soldiers and 64 South Korean Special Forces were sent to cut the tree. Despite strict rules on what weaponry could be in the JSA, many soldiers carried heavy guns and grenade launchers. Unsurprisingly, the North Korean soldiers nearby watched without causing trouble, and the operation went smoothly, lasting just 45 minutes. All that remained was a large stump, a warning to the North Koreans. What was supposed to be a small tree trimming resulted in the complete cutting of the tree. The final message: you can only push America so far. I really hope you've enjoyed. Comment if you want to see more videos like this. Have a great day.